Officer Mahone, what do we got here?
The victim is the owner of this restaurant, Evelyn Harper.
Oh no, who would do that? She was such a lovely lady. Everyone loved her.
Sarah Montgomery said Evelyn just collapsed and never got up again. We found a vial of potent poison in the kitchen, which could explain it.
And who is this Sarah Montgomery?
She's the new chef here. She just recently moved to Greboria.
We need her at the station for interrogation.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be her diary. It's mainly about financial problems and interpersonal conflicts. This is the last entry dated last night. There will be a confrontation that could change the restaurant's fate forever. Let's talk to the neighbors. Maybe they heard something. Hi, I'm Detective Livia and this is Officer Mahone. We're investigating the murder of Evelyn Harper.
Evelyn's dead?
Unfortunately, yes.
Was it this guy?
Which guy do you mean?
There was this guy she was always fighting with.
Fighting? About what?
She wanted to change the menu and he was absolutely against it. Suddenly this new chef was hired.
Do you know who this guy was?
What was his name again? Timothy. Yes, his name is Timothy.
Timothy Green, her business partner?
Yes, exactly. That's the guy.
One last question. Did he or she hire the new chef?
That I don't know.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna have a deeper look on the suspects now. Mr. Green, what was your relationship with Evelyn?
We've been longtime friends since college. After college, we started this restaurant together. I don't know what to do without her.
But you've been fighting a lot lately.
Fighting? I wouldn't call it fighting.
How would you call it?
We were arguing.
About what were you arguing?
Small things, like in every relationship. There is no relationship without arguing, right?
The restaurant had financial problems, though, and Evelyn wanted to make some changes.
It was just a short time, though, but she wouldn't listen and wanted to change everything that made our restaurant. But she was so stubborn. Then she went and even hired a new chef without talking to me about it.
So she went behind your back?
Damn right she did. But I made it absolutely clear that nothing is going to change.
Miss Montgomery, please tell us something about yourself.
I just moved here recently and got hired by Mrs. Harper as the chef of her restaurant.
Miss Montgomery, we did a little background check on you and it just doesn't quite add up. We uncovered discrepancies in your employment history, with gaps and inconsistencies. And right at this point when Evelyn decides to hire, you show up here.
I've never had a stable home. My parents were both alcoholics. I could never learn from them how to lead a stable life. I first had to find that out for myself. Evelyn was my savior. For the first time in my life, I had someone to look up to. She was always so sad that she couldn't have that relationship with her son that she had with me.
Why couldn't she have that relationship with her son?
Their relationship had been fraught with conflict, fueled by Thomas's resentment towards his mother for perceived neglect during his formative years. Evelyn was so happy over his sudden reappearance in town a couple of weeks ago. To me, it seemed very suspicious, though.
Why did it seem suspicious to you? Or were you afraid that with him being back, she would stop mentoring you?
Thomas was gone for years and never had any contact to his mother. She didn't even know where he was. And now he just shows up? Doesn't it make you suspicious?
Mr. Harper, you didn't have the best relationship with your mother, right?
My mother's number one was always her restaurant. I didn't have it easy at school. Whenever I needed her, she wasn't there. She was at her restaurant. She made me feel like I didn't matter, so I just wanted to get away from her.
And why did you suddenly return?
I recently started my own business and have now experienced firsthand how time-intensive it is. I now understand that my mother only ever wanted the best for me, so I came back to reconnect with her.
I've heard enough. With all the evidence from the crime scene and the informations from the interrogations, I know exactly who committed the crime.
Could you also find out who committed the crime and why? Write it in the comment section, and please subscribe to not miss the solution.